Just yesterday, I was out here getting Jesus rocks from the creek to line my garden with over yonder. And I didn't know I'd be out here today digging a grave, another grave for Sister Sandy. I found it odd yesterday that this whole bridge area here was filled with leaves all the way up to the top, so I couldn't tell, do you see the giant hole here? And I usually would walk over this area to go to, I can't say that this happened overnight, and yet it kind of did. And I found it yesterday, the day before Sandy died, and me coming out here to bury a grave. I find heaven to be fascinating in the ways that we are led totally unawarely and unknowingly, as it apparently at times should be. I didn't almost fall into the hole at the bridge, and yet I was directed to begin taking the leaves off of it, of which then I found this massive hole. And so today I had it on my to-do list to, and I will still get to it, repair this bridge here, or at least begin to. But for now, I'm going to dig a grave for Sister Sandy, a precious hen who passed away this morning. And I'm not crying. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I do have tears, and I am crying, but I'm not. I just need to blow my nose, I think. And then I need to get started on digging this grave. Sasquatch fell over on the hill. I have been living alone and going through a lot. And, well, I don't want to think right now. I want to do what it is, an act of true honor to bury a body. I'm right here, Andy. Sandy, I would like to take this time to honor your life. I think I can come back as far as here before I get to the next grave that I'm big on. I hear the hawks. I really haven't taken any time to really breathe. To live such a simple life, I do devote 1 to 2 hours a day to telephone calls with my mom. And it's not about that takes up a lot of time. It has nothing to do with time, and yet it has everything to do with time. It's that my mother is that much a part of my life. And I'm so grateful that my mother was on the phone. Hey, Starla, you need to get back here, Starla. I don't like where that hawk is, and you're so tiny. Listen, the hawks, I may have a tattoo of a hawk on my wrist, but that doesn't mean they won't swoop you up. Little taquito Taco Bell dog. I'm so grateful to be sharing with my mom all about Sandy. I didn't know Sandy actually died in my arms as I was talking to my mom. And it took me a while to realize the beauty of that. And when I finally took Sandy out and saw she had passed, what captured my attention the most was that both of her eyes were completely closed. And for anybody who knows, with animals in particular, when they die, usually their eyes are open. Not always. And that remains a hard part of death. for a lot of people to witness, you know, like, oh, my dog is dead now, or my hen, or my cat, or my bird, you know, is dead now. And to see their eyes, you can see they have no life in their eyes. So it's really hard. And yet, I guess one of the gifts, no, it's not that it gets easier. It's not about it getting easier. It's about understanding further the value of life. Animal, human, no matter how long you're here or how you die. And not everybody can die being surrounded by love or embraced or feeling safe, you know? That is the reality. This is central North Carolina, and it's pretty hard. Lots of roots. Look at me. I'm falling into another grave here. Hold on. Oh, dear Lord. Sandy, thank you for your life. I'm not sad. I'm not grateful that you're gone. I loved your life, and I really, really wanted to help you. And I continue to be bewildered that you appeared to be healthy when you got here. So this was a whole other adventure for me of learning that well, birds probably really do need to just always be outside. And I don't know. Not that I'm second guessing myself here, but I am. Maybe I should have thrown her out there to my flock right at the get-go. And yet I didn't know she was staying here. She wasn't my hen. And that's what makes me even sadder. You know, this is now 2 hens from a very dear friend of mine who didn't live after leaving here or being left in my care. So it's kind of not surprising that I would second guess or think, and yet that's what I choose to continue doing. Starla is always being aware. When I catch myself doubting my decisions and my actions in life, I go, don't doubt it. Accept it, embrace it, learn from it, move forward. Yes, ponder and thought about it for a little bit until you discover your own peace. I believe Sandy died from a otherwise undiagnosable for chickens internal genetic malfunction, more than likely of her reproductive system. And when a hen doesn't have a healthy reproductive system, it's not just, oh, you're not going to get eggs. A hen is born to lay eggs. So if a hen is born and they can't lay eggs, they're not going to be a healthy hen. Does this make sense? I'm talking to myself. Kind of. Sandy knew from the get-go who I was in her life. And I have so enjoyed the past several months with her here on the farm. Now I'm getting into the rocks here. You know, you got to get to the roots and then the rocks. And, well, we do have a lot of wildlife around here. So I don't want my bodies to be dug up, which is why my Jesus rocks are so special, because I do line every grave with the Jesus rocks, and then I put big Jesus rocks on top so nobody can get in here and dig. I've only had one body dug up, and that was of one of my hens. All right, here's another big root. Almost there. Yay, I got a big rock to put around you. There we go. Sister Sandy. We're nearly there. I have about 17 bodies buried here right now. Mostly chickens. A Luna moth. A fox carcass that I buried out of respect. And I think this is good. Sister Sandy. Hey guys, I'm right here. Is everybody all right? Starla, stay right here. Starla. Hey, everybody, settle down. What's going on? Leave Janet alone. Andy, go get Janet. All right. Oh, Sister Sandy, we've said our goodbyes. There you go, precious, precious lady. It's a rather shallow grave, but here we go. Oh, lady, 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 thank you for sharing your short life here on the farm with not just me, with everyone. I was so happy this past week to see you. Sandy, you became BCF, Best Chicken Friends, with Anne, and that was so beautiful to see. I forgot my gloves. I am not a big believer in gloves. I have Dawn dish detergent and fingernail files from Walmart. Scrub brushes. Oh boy. And just like that, right? Just like that. It's not that she's gone because I'm burying her. She's already gone. She's been gone since about 10:45 this morning, and the longer I put off, I go, am I procrastinating digging this grave? And then I said, first of all, Natalie, it's not digging this grave, it's, are you putting off burying not a life? Are you putting off burying a body that deserves to be buried right now? And so here I came. And now I will go get the rocks. Sandy, all week I've been asking myself, I'm gonna go find it. This song, it's like a song from the 60s. Like, oh Sandy. I can't get the tune in my head, but I know there's a Sandy song. And I'm gonna go find it, Sandy. I'm gonna go play it in the barn on Alexa right now. On volume 10. Let's see if she hears me from here. Alexa, play Sandy. I don't think she heard me. All right, Sandy. We are going to celebrate your life. We're going to celebrate life. I do spend my days, yes, 24/7 with my flock. I am honored and grateful and blessed to be chosen to be a good shepherd in my life. And it's not me who chose this life. It is heaven. And so I shall continue being the best person I can be, and the best person I've always felt I have been. I don't have that fear anymore.